Hey there, StarCraft fans! It's Falcon Paladin coming at ya with yet another edition of StarCraft 2 Legacy of the Void. Today, going to be a Midrank Madness game sent directly to SniperMonkey at the email address in the description. It's going to be a DarkFaNToM versus GunsNRoaches here on 2000 Atmospheres. Bottom left, it is GunsNRoaches, our red Zerg player, and in the top right, a blue Terran, it is DarkFaNToM with an F instead of a PH. Alright, man, so this is the only Midrank Madness game SniperMonkey got in the last 2 weeks. So, if you are a Platinum, Diamond, or Gold level player, and you want to get cast by Falcon Paladin, send your replay in to SniperMonkey, again, at the email address in the description. He likes screening, and was kind of disappointed there was only one for the last couple of weeks. That goes for Brave Noob World as well. This is a proxy, here from DarkFaNToM. A proxy opening. And hatch first play here from GunsNRoaches. Alright, so Brave Noob World is bronze and silver, and Midrank Madness is gold, platinum, or diamond, okay? Alright, so again, send in your replays to SniperMonkey, or you can submit them in the Submit a Replay channel of my Discord server, if that's easier for you. If you need an invite, let me know. I think there's one in the description of this video, but if there's not, let me know, and I'll rectify that situation post-haste. Alright, man. So, not using your overlords to check for sneaky proxies. And not drone scouting either, GunsNRoaches. Alright, man. Well, at least we have an overlord scouting out and checking to make sure there aren't any bunkers coming up. That is... I don't know, that's pretty good. GunsNRoaches. Marines, because there's no gas. Overlord saying, scouting around, trying to see what's going on. Yes, Terry, what are you going to find here? Well, you're going to see there's not an expansion coming up, and also there's no barracks in part of this wall. So what do we see here? You know what, immediate spine I would do right now if I was a Zerg player. I saw this. I would immediately start a spine here at the natural base, but as it stands, not happening. However, we are making a few lings. So 2 Marines are coming in. Where's the... Are we making 2 at a time? I thought we were making 3 at a time. There we go. 3 at a time here. So bunker coming up, not in range to actually hit this hatch, which is kind of a big deal. If the bunker's clear back here, because your bunker timing's a little bit late. Ooh, these lings are just dying, though. Okay, okay, now we're pulling the boys. This might be a bit of an overkill, but you know what, at this level, overkill is probably going to be fine. You really don't want that bunker to go down, and it is so close to going down here. Oh my gosh, it's going to finish. It's going to finish, and the Marines get inside. It's a full bunker. Run! Run! Okay, man. Oh, that was rough. 8 drones go down. 1 Marine and 2 SCVs die. An Overlord gets killed here, 2 by the Marines. The only good thing going here for GunsNRoaches is this bunker is not anywhere near in range to hit this hatchery. If he'd been able to start it a little bit sooner, but once again, the Overlord was scouting that. So I think the drone pull would have been faster, so maybe there really wasn't opportunity to do that. Not that it really tried, necessarily. So, yeah. Oh, gosh, this is brutal. This is a brutal opening. Get back. Oh, lost. Okay, all right. Lost a couple Marines there, but finishing off the spine crawler, I think it's worth it, guys, to get in here and try to kill this thing. If it finishes, well, it's going to be really injured. Oh, bad rally on the Overlord. 2 supply blocked. GunsNRoaches is supply blocked. Oh, no. Get it. Get inside the bunker. Okay. GunsNRoaches doing some smart stuff here. I like it. He's not overcommitting. He's not trying to run all these lings onto this bunker. They'd probably die anyway. Oh, what do we got? 10 lings and Queen. You know, if you uproot the spine and you move it and you time it to where it's burrowing after the lings and queens are already engaging up here, and so it takes DarkFaNToM directly targeting the spine crawler to kill it, I'm kind of okay with maybe trying to break it now. You've got 2 queens, you got a good number of lings, they've got speed now, so they can close the distance pretty quickly. They're not just walking up, taking hits the whole time and dying, right? Overlord probably should be checking to see if there's an expansion anytime soon here from DarkFaNToM, because there's not. So that means you need to prepare for future and further aggression here. This is not, I'm going to do this bunker, go back home in macro for a while, and then try to beat you on macro. This is, I'm on 1 base, and I'm going to try kill you. So yeah, this is a good game. SniperMonkey said it was a good game. He was happy that the 1 game we got this week was for Why is this so, like, fluorescent? When did this start? What is that? I don't know what that is. But yeah, the one replay we got... Oh, man, Ling's bad rallies here. Just rally your stuff. Yeah, down here. There you go. There you go. Better spot. Safer spot. And I like that he's getting additional spines. This is not going to be easily breakable by unupgraded Marines. No. But at the same time, it's going to be hard for you to get out. So, I don't know. It's 2 base to 1 base, which is kind of a natural okay thing for a Zerg player. Right, to be on 2 bases to a Terran's 1, you're going to be just fine economically. You really don't need any more than that if they're just going to sit on 1 base and mine out here. Which it kind of seems like DarkFaNToM is really committed to doing. I feel like a higher level Terran would have definitely expanded by now. Especially because he's sitting on about, well, was sitting on about 600 minerals. 400 there, but yeah, man. There it is. Okay, so he's doing the thing. He is going to throw down, there we go, command center here. Are we breaking out? We're kind of trying to break out. So the spines are burrowing. The Ling, oh, we've got some Banelings too. What are they doing though? Okay. All right, that was just kind of a distraction so the spines could get into position. So, okay, we're going to get rid of that one. Maybe could try to salvage it, but I'm not sure if there was time for that. The spine crawler hits are pretty strong. So secondary bunker fallback is here, and now maybe jump on it with the Marines? I don't know if he can see this. Oh, he can see them. He sees them burrowing. He's like, all right, you know what? Fine. I'm not sure that he knows about salvaging bunkers, but you can do that, Terrans. If you have a bunker and you don't want it anymore and it's just going to die like this one, you can click the salvage button. It will take a couple seconds, but then salvage and refund like 75 minerals of the 100 you spent on it. So, you know, salvaging bunker is not a bad thing. Okay, so taking stock, it's 49 to 49 total supply, which could be worse for both players. 25 to 22 army supply, 24 to 28 workers. I mean, it's pretty even at this stage. Now, where is our second base? Here it is, DarkFaNToM Fusion Core. Is he going battlecruiser follow-up here? This is kind of insane. So we got Marines, got a siege tank back here, got a bunker coming up, and expanding on the low ground should be fine. I love the third base from GunsNRoaches. He doesn't know... Okay, he sees a Widow Mine out, and he sees a bunker at the front. So he says, all right, I'm just going to try to out-macro at this point. I'm going to try to focus on my injects, which are looking pretty good right now. Considering how much aggression he's been under, his injects are not terrible. Kind of oversaturating the drone count, but you know what? When you're safe to drone, go ahead and drone, man. That's how you win games as a Zerg player, is you drone when you can, and you make army when you need to. And knowing when those two times are is difficult to figure out for sure. But it's worth it if you can get there, if you can get away with it, right? I'm still curious about this fusion core. Could be Liberator range upgrade, but we don't have any Liberators, nor do we have a tech lab on a starport. So, like, I don't know. Maybe he's thinking about doing battle cruisers and just like, I don't want to forget. Sounds entirely possible. That's what's going on here. Infestation pit. We got a Hydralisk den on the way. All right, all right. Centrifugal hooks coming in. DarkFaNToM floating about 700 minerals and 200 gas, and is not supply blocked. He's been doing a good job making supply depots, and you know that second base is going to help with supply too. So I like it. He's actually okay now under 400 minerals, under 300 minerals and some gas. Both players actually spending the money pretty well here at 8 minutes, which is encouraging to see. Triple drop though, double. Oh man. 2 tanks and a bunch of Marines. The Hydralisk den is gonna die. I'm not sure there's any saving that. Additionally, having Stim would be great here, but he's working on it. It's just late. So unupgraded Marines and a couple siege tanks. Okay, don't get hit by the Banelings though. Yeah, all right, that's bad. Unsiege the tanks. Pick them up. Pick them up. Pick them up. Okay, got one. Oh, got them both. Are you serious? Got both the siege tanks. Oh, amazing stuff. Hydralisk den dies. As well as the, what else was that? Was it just the one building? Yeah, just the one building. Baneling nest stays alive, which is good because this upgrade's almost done. And having speed Banelings is incredibly important. So 2 base to 3 base. Worker count is 45 to 24. GunsNRoaches has really managed to drone up here. Staying alive basically with Ling Baneling Queen tech. Rebuilding the Hydralisk den. Maybe he wants some lurkers. Seriously though, what is this? I have not seen this, like, rainbow fluorescent outline of Zerg buildings coming up ever. Is it related to the Brood War skin that GunsNRoaches has here? I don't know. Very weird stuff. That's what I like about Midrank Madness, though. Like, you see weird stuff. I don't know if it's a Midrank Madness thing. We do have a Liberator out. Are we working on the upgrade for Liberators? No. Are we going into Defender mode at all? Nope. DarkFaNToM sent the Liberator down and kind of forgot to, like, set up the Defender mode circle. So you can't kill buildings with Liberator circles, though, DarkFaNToM. He knows. He figured it out. He's making a third CC, which I support. Oh, this is really nice from GunsNRoaches, though. Oh, he's got it already coming over before the Liberator could even set up that position. Reads the Terran player's mind. Recognizes what's going on and shuts that down hardcore. No kills for that Liberator, which is not something we always say in Midrank Madness games. We do not always say zero kills for that Liberator, right? It's usually going to be a bunch. It's either going to be 0 or it's going to be like 10. That's usually how Liberators work at this level. So Baneling, or another Banelingness. Battlecruiser also starts with B. The Battlecruiser coming in, so we did end up going Battlecruiser tech. The Zerg player is working on nothing, man. It's Overlord speed. Floating a whole bunch of money, not really making anything. Not really supply blocked either, but some Overlords just in case that's a problem later. And honestly, boy, another base would probably not be amiss here. Sitting on 600 minerals. Taking a fourth here or like here. Creep spreading would maybe be a bigger priority too. There we go. Tossing some additional tumors down. There it is. Spreading. Looking better now. Now that the drone count is healthy, we've saturated all the bases. Creep spread can be more of a focus, right? So making some Hydralisks. He's going Hydraling Bane, which... Am I going crazy here? They always look like this. Maybe it's just on this map. Anyway, I need to see the outline of a Terran building before it goes down, before it gets constructed. Yeah, so Hydraling Bane, I don't see a Lurker Den, although there is a Hive coming in. And working on queuing up some upgrades here. But you know what? It's really only one upgrade that's queued, so I'm not going to complain about it too much. Professionals will never do this. But you know what? If it helps you get that melee attack upgrade started as soon as the armor finishes, then 2 thumbs up. I will support that. Like, any more than 2 upgrades, though, on an evolution chamber, I'm going to start complaining about. So, Hydras, unfortunately, are not a great answer to battlecruisers. Pro tip. 4 Hydralisks, especially, not going to be enough. 9 Queens, though. So, 9 Queens and 4 Hydras with some Spore support might be enough here. 7 Hydras, even better. But if everyone's kind of spread out, the battlecruisers are going to burn down individual Queens here, then, like, okay. Man, I recently watched a Day 9 Daily from 2014, I think, as this drop's happening again, where it was Heart of the Swarm, and battlecruisers did not have the ability to attack and move at the same time. But Day 9, okay, this is getting absolutely cleaned up. So well done, GunsNRoaches, shutting that one down. Great name, by the way. I've not highlighted how great this name is. I like it a lot. I recognize it. I've cast you before. So, 2 thumbs up again. But yeah, it was a game that a random Terran played against, I think, Damaga. A really, really great Zerg player. And he just had a massive battle cruisers. And it was so weird to see them moving around and not firing at all while they're moving. It was very strange. I like the teleport out of there too. But what I'd kind of forgotten about are point defense drones. Does anybody remember point defense drones? You guys remember point defense drones? Dude, so good. It was a spell the Raven had. You tossed him down, and it negated ranged attacks in the area for, like, for a bunch of hits, man. So basically, he'd have the battlecruisers kind of roaming around in a giant pack, and if the Corruptors came near, or, like, some Queens came over, or some Hydras came over, he just tossed down, like, 6-point defense drones, and the Corruptors, the Hydras, and the Queens are just all completely negated. They couldn't do anything against these BCs. It was a kind of sick, overpowered spell, man. There's a reason that it's gone. But yeah, it was a lot of fun. I do miss Day 9 talking about StarCraft, but I've tried to kind of carry the torch for him and some other people who've left the StarCraft scene in the past. But thanks everybody who's here with me today. I do appreciate it. I do respect your love for StarCraft. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe if you want StarCraft content 5 times a week. And oh yeah, see, this one's green. So that's normal. Don't understand. And yeah, you can leave me a comment. Maybe if you have any requests for things you want to see me cast, or if there are any games from DreamHack Fall you want to see me cast and put on the channel, then by all means I can do that for sure. But yeah, just communication. Communication is always good. Working on that Yamato. I mean, if you're going to have this many BCs, 4 of them, for example, then yeah, you want to get the Yamato upgrade, right? Adrenal glands coming in. We've got 12 Hydras and 6 Queens and 6 Corruptors. Is that enough to handle this? I'm not convinced it is. This Corruptor is going to take a while to kill, but it's definitely dead. These Corruptors are more dangerous, but Yamato... Oh, he doesn't have Yamato yet. Corruptor down, Battlecruiser down. We made some good trades. He's focusing individual Corruptors here. The Corruptor count is not quite high enough. The Hydras can't do anything out here either. Man, if he had waited for Yamato before he engaged, he could have one-shotted a couple of those Corruptors. Sending Yamato down after a Queen. Yamato with one of these Spores, so he doesn't have to take direct hits for it. Yeah, ooh, he gets a Battlecruiser out. Okay, so not bad Battlecruiser warping here, actually. He's lost one BC because he's a little bit careless, but every other BC that's been under attack, he's warped home. Sometimes early, sometimes right on time, but it's better to be early than to be late, yeah? So look at this fourth base from DarkFaNtoM. This one, okay, that's a planetary, the third, I like it. So making this one a planetary with all the resources you have available, DarkFaNtoM, should not be a problem. So mass BCs can be something that's very, very difficult for a Zerg player to handle at this level of StarCraft. Let's see what we do. Ooh, that, I don't know that we've seen Brood War Hive very much, actually, on the channel. So Brood War Hive is here. Kind of looks good. I like it better than just the hatch, actually. Ah, the olden days. Okay, this isn't a planetary yet, so it's dead. Lift it! Oh. Lift it! Okay, DarkFaNtoM might not be the best Terran player in the world, but you know what? That's what Midrank Madness is for. It's not for the best players in the world. It is for players who make mistakes. We can have fun with it. We can learn from it. That's the whole point of the Midrank Madness replay cast every couple weeks here, yeah? So, double expanding GunsNRoaches was floating some cash. Not so much anymore. Working on +2 missile, working on +2 melee. Loving these upgrades. +3 would be even better here. And another CC coming up from DarkFaNtoM. These lings are like, please come re-expand over here at the 12 o'clock. We'd love to murder your SCV. Battlecruiser count is up to 7. DarkFaNtoM's not exactly producing super quickly. He's only got 2 starports. Oh, actually, no, he's got 4. I'm a liar. He's producing from 2. Producing from all 4 would be kind of incredible. He's got the resources and the supply available to do that. He's just not utilizing all of the production facilities, which he is prepared with, right? So he's done a good job having enough units to make what he wants to make off the number of bases that he has. He's just not using them. 32 lings on the way. Okay, so this planetary is probably dead. Ow, 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 ow. Oh, that's a beautiful Baneling bust. Like, absolutely beautiful. 20 SCVs have died. And the planetaries goes down. And DarkFaNtoM is knocked down to 2 bases. That was big. Alright, it's time to YOLO jump, says DarkFaNtoM. YOLO jumping blindly into the base. Yamato, okay, taking down the Spire. I like that. Yamato's on a couple of these Corruptors. Also very good. I like how the Lings and Mailings are here. Yeah, the Hydras are not your friend right now. I'm afraid GunsNRoaches, Hydras are not going to do it for you. But I like the Battlecruisers not sticking around to fight them directly, right? Oh, oh, oh. Oh, Battlecruiser down, Yamato instead of jumping. That is a bit of a problem for Terran. Is when they have Yamato, they have to decide whether they have enough time to Yamato before they jump, and he didn't there. So that's a dead hatch, but I think GunsNRoaches can absorb that damage because he has another base down here at the bottom right. DarkFaNtoM trying to rebuild at his 3rd base location, but I mean, he's mining out of his main. He's got some idle SCVs up there. Which, if you've watched my professional cast, you know, having idle workers is honestly something that even the pros do. So don't be too overly shamed about it. Do these Marines have upgrades? No, they have stim and combat shield, but no attack upgrades and no armor upgrades at all. So upgrade advantage definitely going to GunsNRoaches here. Lings are like, yo, I heard you like planetary fortresses dying. It's just pretty much just the battle cruisers. You know, if there were like, I don't know, 15 of these, it'd go better. It'd go better for DarkFaNtoM, especially if he had 2-2 upgrades instead of, you know, 1-1. Here at 18 minutes, but I mean, DarkFaNtoM has just been knocked down to 2 total bases at 20 minutes, and when you're on 2 base at 20 minutes, it means you're pretty much dead. Unless your opponent is also somehow magically on 2 bases also at 20 minutes, then you'll be fine, but in this situation, nope, that is not the case at all. It is 55 to 27 total workers. DarkFaNtoM trying to rebuild this 3rd base constantly here. And you know what? I keep saying Hydras are not really the answer to the battle cruisers, but if you have like 2-2, 3-3 upgrades on them, and there's this many, and there's only a handful of BCs, and by that I mean, well, there's 2, 4, 6, 8, there's 9 of them. 11 of them as extra ones are cruising on in. So, Also, this command center is going to burn down. Send someone to repair this command center. Also, oh, he is. Okay, so you could have just lifted this and put it here. So yeah, DarkFaNToM appears to be someone who knows how to proxy, knows how to make a lot of battle cruisers, but the rest of his game could use some work. He's got 2-2 on his BCs now, though. All right. All right, that's nice. Dude, all these hydras, I think they're dead. I mean, the upgrades, oh my gosh, look at, okay, so 1 battle cruiser dies, but like 8 hydras have died so far. Okay, more of them are dying. Don't use your Yamatos on hydras. But man, he killed the Spire. Oh, no, he's going to let this happen. He's going to let this happen. And he's going to jump in the main base. This is actually getting a little bit dicey for GunsNRoaches. He doesn't have this. Okay, he has a Spire. He's making 6 Corruptors, but his Spire died again for the second time. Spores are trying to kill these BCs. Can they get one of them? The answer is yes. Because, oh, nope, couldn't do it. Could not do it. Ah, your front door was open because your supply depot was down. Oh, no. Hydra, it's a base race. Never base race a turret is what they always say. God, these Corruptors just come out and die. And absolutely die. Dude, killing the evolution chamber, so the upgrades are canceled would be amazing, but he's not doing that. Instead, he's going after one of the newer sources of income here, just casually cruising on over, murdering all of the anti-air, all of the anti-ground tier 2. Look how fast Spores die to +2/+2 battle cruisers. No, don't go home. Base race him. He doesn't have any flying units. He has 4 Corruptors. Lift off your orbital and fly it over here. It's bullcrap, and I hate it when Terran's Force draws this way. But do not let the Zerg player win because you refuse to lift. Okay, he's lifting, he's running. Lift like this barracks too while you're at it. I mean, this can't be the only thing that you try to run, guy. So battle cruisers come home and say, nope. Yeah, GunsNRoaches rebuilding his Spire very intelligently. Yamatoing individual Hydras. Okay, I mean, it's a cooldown ability, so sure. And immediately 16 Corruptors in production from GunsNRoaches. He knows what he needs to win this game, and he's gonna make them Spire as far away from where the BCs were as far as he possibly could make it. I love that plan from him. And the battle cruisers, sure, you know what? You defended your main base. Congratulations. You don't have any workers left. You have 0 workers. You got some mules available here and some SCVs you can build. And now he jumps back over, but guess who had the time to make 20 Corruptors while you were gone? Yeah, that's right, GunsNRoaches. So the main base for GunsNRoaches is gone, but how many Corruptors, like how many volleys on these Corruptors? A bunch, because they don't have greatest upgrades either, right? They don't have any upgrades at all, actually. So unupgraded Corruptors, maybe not the greatest of ideas here. But what else can he do? If he's fallen behind on the upgrade count, dude, he shouldn't have used those Yamatos on those Hydras earlier. Holy crap, is he going to do this? Target the wounded one. The target firing is a little bit better here from GunsNRoaches. Okay, but 10 more Corruptors on the way. GunsNRoaches had a ton of money left over, and that is one of the benefits of being a lower level player. Sometimes you're like, oh crap, I need 20 Corruptors, and then you just have the resources for it, so you do it. It's like, well, thank goodness for my bad macro sometimes. It's 56 workers, though. Like, even if these BCs kill every base, yeah, this is just too much. Oh, you got the Yamatos. All right, great. But now you're severely outnumbered in terms of number of Corruptors. Again, the target firing here is so much better for GunsNRoaches. Individual battle cruisers being targeted. And you're not even a GG. He's just out. DarkFaNToM is gone, and GunsNRoaches is your winner. That was great. That was a really, really good TVZ. Thank you, SniperMonkey, for sending that in. I really do appreciate it. Again, send your emails to SniperMonkey, please, not to me. Email address in the description. All right, man. So that was a pretty tight game. Let's see. This is mined out. This is mined out. This is gone. And this is pretty much it. So GunsNRoaches is effectively on 1 base right now, and has 100 minerals. So, I mean, if this little group of unupgraded Corruptors doesn't win the day here, then the battle cruisers just kind of win from that point. Yeah, I really do think if the battle cruiser just stayed home and DarkFaNToM just lifted all of his buildings like here, so the Hydras couldn't get him, it didn't matter that he saved his base. Like, saving this did not help him at all. He needed to go on a rampage. He needed to kill stuff. He needed to kill this. He needed to come down and kill this, and then just kind of work his way casually to the right side of the map and kill everything. He'd find the new spire, possibly take it down before it could finish, and then that would be it. That would be GG. But instead he came home to deal with a handful of Hydralisks and accomplished nothing with it either. So, yeah, DarkFaNToM, he knows a couple things. He knows sort of a bunker rush, and he knows battle cruisers, and that's about it. So that it explains things. GunsNRoaches did the right thing. The Hydras against mass battle cruiser, not something I can recommend. Corruptors, and definitely getting upgrades for Corruptors as soon as you recognize that it's mass BC is just, it's a requirement. It is. I know I don't like them at all. I don't like battle cruisers that much personally, but hey, what do you do? So end of the day here, 33,000 resources lost for GunsNRoaches, the Zerg player, and 20,000 for DarkFaNToM. So actually ended up losing a ton. 3 hatcheries, a hive, 2 spires, 43 Corruptors, 30 Hydras. Man, the cost effectiveness of upgraded BCs are just really good. 13 BCs died, 28 Marines who never had any upgrades at all, mind you. never a single attack upgrade. Okay, had again the combat shield and the stim, but that was it. Battle cruiser down, orbital down, 3 command centers dead. And bam, that was all she wrote. So GG, and that's going to be it from me. So this has been Falcon Paladin coming at ya with yet another edition of StarCraft 2 Legacy of the Void. Go ahead, hit that like button, hit that subscribe if you like what you saw and what you heard today. You can also catch me on Twitter, Facebook, Patreon, and Twitch, all at /Falcon Paladin. And until next time, as always, thank you so much for watching. You take care of yourself.